Scott, CJ, and I have been doing our virtual visit to Japan. And so far, we've interviewed two companies, Kyocera and Toshiba. Both were bullish and in a very real way. Kyocera indicated that their solution to the problems that were going on was something that they had done beforehand, before the pandemic hit. They had designed a new series of machines which required a totally different chip. Went to whoever their chip maker is and put an order in because of what their manufacturing schedule was. And the order was accepted, which means it was totally independent of the normal semiconductor business. When CJ and I were at the April meeting of Kyocera, Oscar Sanchez, the president of Kyocera, said, "We have a product coming." And this was in April. And he would say 3 or 4 months. So we're looking perhaps this month or maybe next month, it will be released in Japan. And then shortly after that, it will be released in the United States. And I'm sure around the rest of the world. So they have addressed that their way. Toshiba, on the other hand, I think you saw when we talked about the diversity in terms of where they're manufacturing, is trying to get away from China, because China used to be their biggest customer. Not only did they manufacture there, but was their largest consumer. They have not done well in Toshiba of late, and they're spreading out to try and regain what was lost on the Chinese side. But in the meantime, they're doing a lot of good things that they shared with us, and you'll be hearing about them when Scott publishes the report. There's nothing to hang your head about in terms of Toshiba, although their numbers are not impressive. So I want to emphasize that and make sure that you're comfortable with all of them. Now, Bill specifically asked me for a stack standing. The only time you can do a stack standing is at the end of the fiscal year. And the end of the fiscal year just passed on April 30th. And I think for us to go back and do a stack standing would be doing everyone a disservice. We're talking about the worst impact of the pandemic, really wrapping all up at the end. And Toshiba graphically pointing out to us, one of the big problems had nothing to do with manufacturing, but with transportation. So those are the things that we've heard, and we're happy to share. Once again, thanks to Hiro and Mike for providing this. What I shared with you is very brief, and I intend to write a piece about some of the other issues, such as the Chinese demand that the design and manufacture of multifunctional devices are completely done in China, which should be an interesting reaction from the Japanese manufacturers. When we talk to Sharp, maybe we'll find out how they feel about it, right, Scott? That is my story. Bill Fraser, I hope you got the answers you were looking for, and if not, ask us more.